Hey everyone, before we get into the episode, I want to give a quick thanks to a sponsor of this show, Liquid IV. As you know, recently we're all trying to get in better shape and better health, whether that's hydration, working out, eating better. So I started using Liquid IV because it's a category-winning hydration brand fueling your well-being, and their hydration multiplier is one of the best products you're missing in your daily routine. In just one stick, you get 5 essential vitamins and 2 times faster hydration than water alone. Use it first thing in the morning before a workout, when you feel run down, or after a long night out, if you know what I mean. But the things I would say I love about Liquid IV are its convenient packaging, how it makes me feel on a daily basis, the flavors, and how just one packet I can feel great for the whole rest of the day. My favorite flavors are strawberry lemonade, guava, acai berry, and then probably tropical punch. But as I was saying, one stick of Liquid IV and 16 ounces of water hydrates you 2 times faster and more efficiently than water alone. With 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks, like some other companies that we're not going to mention this ad read, and it's also non-GMO and free from gluten, dairy, and soy. Liquid IV partners with the leading organizations for innovative solutions to help communities protect both their waters and their futures. So, get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use our code POPCORNPOD at checkout. Again, that's 20% off anything you order when you shop Better Hydration today using our promo code POPCORNPOD at liquidiv.com. Ready to shop Better Hydration? Use my link. Again, it is POPCORNPOD, POPCORNPOD, to save 20% off anything you order. Thanks to Liquid IV, and let's get started on this episode.
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 109 of the Popcorn Podcast.
You started. I was watching a video directly into the mic. I don't even know what it was.
Oh, we should probably. Was it bad?
No, I don't think it was bad.
Just play it again.
I think it was a Nelk Boys thing. Just popped up.
Well, we'll just.
I mean, it's gone. It's already gone. I like that Instagram.
Okay, but yeah. Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 109 of the Popcorn Podcast. I'm Tommy Cresta, of course, alongside me, across from me, Ryan Ferran. And today we're here to talk about episodes 3 and 4 of Ahsoka, and to talk a little bit about Gran Turismo. But yeah.
Maybe.
How you been?
Good.
I feel like it's been like another. We've been bad these last couple weeks.
Yeah, well, not a ton's coming out.
We've just been. No, it's just been. we.
I'm trying to make excuses.
No,
we have been terrible.
We tried to do this episode like a week ago,
Yeah, it's true.
and then we've been trying to do.
We also did say that we were going to do every other episode of Ahsoka.
No, but
like we would do a
Gran
Gran
Turismo episode. No,
we were going to do a Gran Turismo episode, and then we were on our way home. Like,
it's too late.
ah.
And then we're supposed to do our thank you thing for our People's Choice Award.
Yeah,
which we still haven't done.
We still haven't done that.
You
know what? Oh well. What are you gonna do?
We forfeit our only award we've been nominated for.
It's fine.
But
I don't care about trophies.
I've realized that, like, not just podcasting, like in the real world,
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying "but" a lot. It's really starting to annoy me. Like, I'll be like talking, I'll be like "but," and now like I think about it,
Yeah.
like, I've said this 6 times in this one conversation with someone.
It happens.
But yeah,
I say yeah 1,000 times a day.
yeah, you text yeah 1,000 times.
Yeah, I
a
do.
day.
That's all I say.
I was about to say "but" again.
I'm gonna count it out every time I say it.
Think about it now. So you been up to anything recently? Dude, it's so hard to get back
No.
to the podcast after not doing it for a little bit.
You're doing fine.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
This is what you people wanted from the People's Choice Awards.
Yeah.
This is what you want for best TV and film podcast.
Jesus.
I can't remember what category we were nominated.
Yeah, you got it.
I think we got it. Best TV and film.
Yeah.
I hate being on camera.
You're the one who wanted to do the camera.
No, because our episodes have went up drastically since we started doing
Yeah, it's
camera,
nice.
because people just want to look at us.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Did you see
It's
people
fine.
have been posting us now on Instagram?
No.
Yeah, like that they're listening to us.
Nice.
But I think I posted one yesterday.
Awesome.
It was like the girl's like, the only podcast I want to listen to is the Popcorn Podcast. I was like, that's not.
Yeah, right.
It don't.
How much did you pay her?
But then she DM'd us.
Okay.
She was like, I loved your post about
Stop making like that voice.
What voice?
You're like, I love. Stop making fun of her. Be nice.
I'm talking as like I'm trying to do like a girl voice. I'm not making.
That's your girl voice? Wow, Tom.
She was
Jesus.
really nice. No, she was super sweet.
Yeah, all right.
Very nice to us. I'm happy that we have fans that want to talk to us.
Well, I'm glad you're very nice back. It's very nice of
I'm
you.
trying to be nice, and you're making me feel like an ass. But I didn't say it.
You did. You did.
So yeah, we're going to talk about Ahsoka, episode 3 and 4, and as of right now, episode 4 of Ahsoka is kind of taking over TikTok and all social medias because of how the episode ends.
Because it was finally good. It was finally an episode with like something. It was great.
And yeah, no, I really did like episode 4. Episode 3, well, we can start there and then work our way to 4.
Yeah, we'll be reviewing 3 and
Yeah,
4,
'cause-
but just a
Shut up, Bones.
short overview. 3 kind of just is there. Like not much happens.
Mm.
It's kind of just setting up 4 pretty much. Because 3, the entire episode 3 is just, I forget when it starts. When they're on like the planet and they get into that little scuffle with the night dude, Ahsoka does, and they fly off. That's episode 2, right?
Yes, too.
Everybody gets arrested. Yeah, that was 2. Okay, so 3 is just them flying off,
In space,
finding the hyperspace ring, and then crashing,
yeah.
and that's it.
It's like an ultra space ring though, because it can send you to a different galaxy.
Yeah.
Not
Did you ever hear about the theory of why those got instated in the Republic?
the normal rings.
Yeah, it's because Palpatine had them made so that because the Jedi planes or fighters, whatever, they needed those to go to hyperspace, right? They couldn't do it. So when Order 66 happened, he locked them all down so the Jedis couldn't leave the planet.
Oh,
Yeah,
pretty cool.
it's pretty nice. It's pretty neat. Nice little theory.
If you guys want to go listen to a really good Star Wars podcast, Raiders of the Lost podcast, just an episode on talk. It was all about Darth Vader and like his essence of evil. Like he is like true evil, and it was explained like how Palpatine impregnated Anakin's mom with the dark side.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's just an embodiment of the Force.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I knew he was made from the Force. Like he's like Jesus. Like he's like
Yeah. No, but it was Palpatine.
yeah. I didn't know it was just
Palpatine was like,
what
"Nah."
gave then the Metachlorians fought back against that, which is why he's kind of like a split personality
Gotcha.
because his body's like lays split between the light and the dark.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. It was like a whole episode. I think people should go listen. It's a really good episode though.
I like to think when Palpatine's putting the Force into, was it Shmi? Is that his mom's name? Yeah. And then I like to think of it as like him just acting like Voldemort, where he's just like, "Dah." You know what I'm saying? "Dah." you know that little cut from, I think it's Order of the Phoenix, where he just goes, "Dah,
Yeah,
dah." It's the best.
it's like a cutaway.
Yeah.
And
he's
he's
just-
like a different scene. And
Yeah.
no, it's just his hand.
Is it? I thought you see him just like, nah. It's so good.
No, it is Order of the Phoenix. It's when Harry. It's like in his head.
Yeah, and he's just, nah. It's so
Even
funny.
though that ends up being like the best scene in the movie. The whole
Yeah, that
fight-
fight's amazing.
That fight is amazing.
Star Wars is still better overall, but it's fine.
The highs of Star Wars are the best. I said that.
Mhm.
But the lows of Star Wars are bad.
Yeah.
There's no bad Harry Potter.
Okay.
We talked about that. There is no bad
Fantastic
Harry Potter.
Beasts.
That's not Harry Potter. That's the Wizarding World.
Didn't you want to say like Solo and Rogue One?
They didn't count.
Okay.
We didn't count them.
I kind of forget already, but
I think we didn't count them. Someone
I don't remember. I was like winter. I don't
yeah,
remember.
it was a long time. It was not
Wow.
winter.
It wasn't?
That was the episode,
Was it?
I think. I bet you that was like episode 95.
Damn.
I'll look it up. But
No, you keep talking. I'll look it up.
Damn it! I said
What?
I said but again.
Yeah, you did.
Episode 3 is very much as Ryan was saying. It's a setup episode leading into episode 4, and even though it is a setup, there are some really cool sequences when Ahsoka is fighting the Sith apprentices.
Yeah, you got it.
While she's on the spaceship out in space was pretty cool to watch. It was very much again style over substance. It was just something that looked really cool, but didn't really add anything to the story.
Yeah.
And I think that's the whole thing that's holding back Ahsoka through the first 3 episodes is that we know what the story is. Like we know what it's about. It's trying the Sith and the Empire is trying to get Thrawn, and they're trying to find Ezra. So it's just getting to this other galaxy. But we really didn't see anything pushing that forward those first couple episodes. It was very much like, okay, we gotta go here, here, and here to get to what happens in episode 4, which leads into how they're gonna get there and why they're all that stuff.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Star Wars Harry Potter was episode 98, which was in May.
Summer.
Wow.
Winter.
I did.
You thought the episode was almost a year ago?
To be fair, this summer went by fast. Like it just really. You didn't think so? Oh my god.
August flew by for me though. They feel
The
like
entire summer flew by for me.
September really quick.
The entire summer flew by for me.
June, July went by. I think it's because we had so many like trips that like
You had a lot of stuff to do. I was kind of just down the shore, just working. It's very run of the mill. You actually had like stuff to do that you hated.
yeah. I think my summer would like go slow leading up to them.
Yeah, my summer was pretty nice.
It was a good
productive.
I said this was probably my favorite summer I've had in a very long time.
It was productive. It was a good one.
We got to have a lot of fun. We went to the mountains.
Yeah.
We went to
Los Angeles. Yeah. It was nice.
filmed the short film. Kind of forgot about that.
We did.
Which I'm pretty sure we're getting a cut tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because then we have to make decisions.
Yeah.
And probably have someone else watch it because we don't want to watch it.
She's like, oh god,
This is all.
this is so bad.
Like this is like you guys did a good job. No,
No,
we never watch it.
no. This dude's not crying. It's a terrible actor. Anyways.
No, that's what I'm least excited to do as well.
Yeah.
That. But we did this last episode. We need to get on track. We need to get back to our roots of reviewing.
Yeah, we got to get back to ground zero.
Just sucking.
Yeah, it's all right.
No. Well, I just gave my whole little opinion on episode 3.
Yeah, I think I'll talk about. I said yeah again. Every time you say something, I'm like, yeah, well, here's what's gonna happen. No, episode 3, like you said, it's just very. It is pretty boring because it's like the action in it is just them flying away from like flat guns. It's not super exciting because you know they're not gonna die. They're not gonna get hit. They might get hit, but they're gonna be fine.
Yeah, because they do get hit.
Yeah, they're gonna be fine at the end of the day, which of course happens. And it really is just setting up episode 3 because the bad guys are getting closer to finding Thrawn, and you know there's still stuff between Sabine and Ahsoka trying to like rekindle that master apprentice relationship, sort of. But yeah, which I still don't like. Again, me and you both haven't watched Rebels, but something about Sabine trying to become a Jedi just doesn't
work.
It doesn't sit right with me. Like she should just be a Mandalorian, just be cool like that. I don't think she needs to become a Jedi at all, especially because she doesn't have any Sith powers, which they do make a nice scene out of in episode 4, which me and you both were like, oh, nice. When
she
she's
doesn't have the Force.
yeah, when she tries to and then shoot, yeah, that was nice. But yeah, I think episode 3 was just forgettable, which is almost worse than being bad because being bad, you know, there's stuff that you actually remember in the episode. Episode 3, I mean, just the beginning of the episode, I didn't even remember where it started.
I don't remember much about 3 except for
Yeah.
just fighting out in space.
Yeah, like it's not a memorable episode, which I think is
and then there's
pretty bad.
For a little bit, like the planet that they're on in episode 4.
Yeah, a little bit, but still not much happens. And then
just trying. It's setting up that they're stuck there for the next episode.
Yeah.
Can't communicate with anyone.
Yep. And the bad guys are close to. Yeah, they know they're there, and they're close to getting the coordinates.
Yeah.
Which it then ends with whatever the guy Baylor or whatever the guy's name is.
Lord Baylor.
Yeah. Is it Baylor? I don't know. I thought I heard Baelish, and I was like,
Baelish.
Peter Baelish. Yeah, Balin with an N. Yeah. Yeah, we just see him at the end. And he's like, nice, we're close. And then it ends. Me and you were both like, that's it?
Didn't get anything else.
Yeah.
This episode felt like a nice long episode, even though it was the same. See, that's the difference. When an episode's unforgettable, not unforgettable. When an episode is very forgettable, it flies by and you're like, that's it. That's all we have. When this episode felt nice, it felt like it was a good length. Didn't feel like they pushed it too far. It wasn't too short.
Yeah.
And I was excited. It made me want episode 5, which comes out in a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that they're showing episode 5 in theaters?
Really?
Not near us.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming means it's going to be a really cinematic episode.
It might be. Or it's just because they know Anakin's going to be in it and they're going to make bang.
And that's not spoiling anything. He's in the posters. It's all over the internet.
Yeah.
Like
everybody knew he was going to be in the show.
Lee posted the poster.
Yeah.
In it.
Yeah.
You get a character poster?
Yeah.
That dude that keeps showing up in all the different ones gets his own character poster. Anakin goddamn Skywalker should get a poster.
Yeah. No, Disney's gonna capitalize on Anakin being in this.
Yeah, they're not
pretty heavily.
Like,
yeah.
It's Anakin goddamn Skywalker. Greatest Jedi of all time.
Yeah. And just to talk about that, since we're already on that topic, I know it's the end of episode 4, but
we can talk about that.
Yeah. Like I thought it looked all right. Again,
it wasn't heartwarming.
Like I said, I just shushed you.
And put your hand up.
Yeah, just it slipped out. Listen,
Listen.
listen. Like we both said in the last episode, the costumes in this part have almost been the best part of the show.
Yeah.
Everybody just looks sick, in my opinion. And I think again, Anakin clothes looked great, looked fantastic. I think it's they got the hair back. It's looking pretty nice.
Dude, he does still look pretty good for his age.
He still does look pretty good, but the face was just a little too
you
like
can tell he's a
glossy.
little too.
Yeah,
Well, he could be
it's a little
Force
too
ghost,
perfect.
so that would make sense. It's a little
Yeah, but the Force Ghosts are still, first of all, blue, and second of all, look like the actual people. This one, his face is still just a little shiny.
Yeah.
Like there's no blemishes. You can tell it's super de-aged, but not super de-aged, but enough.
I feel like the wide shot, it was him, like
Yeah.
naturally, and then they did the one close up, which I still thought looked natural, like he looked a little older.
hmm
But then they did that really close up, and it looked really
Yeah, like his cheeks are
good.
just
That was
like
the one, 'cause it's super
pale white. There's no wrinkles. It's just it's the same old thing where it doesn't look awful, but it's just I forget what they call it.
It's like where it's a little off. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
But that's normal
Yeah.
for like AI and stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess it works for de aging too because
No, yeah,
seeing how
definitely.
they look in that.
Definitely works for de-aging. I mean, not imagine, but remember seeing like in Rogue One, you see Carrie Fisher at the end. And you're like, that's not Carrie Fisher.
That's
Like,
weird.
yeah,
And Tarkin.
yeah, yeah. Like they've gotten it close enough with Anakin now and Luke and Mando, where it's like, yeah, that's them, but it's just off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're no longer like that's a completely different person, which also because it wasn't a completely different person in a lot of the scenes,
And this
but
actually is just Hayden Christensen.
yeah, like in Mando season 2, it wasn't Mark Hamill. I don't
Season
think
1, it is him just standing in.
it is. Wait, season 1
Season 2 of Mando. That's him.
when he comes in at the end. Oh,
He does it.
okay,
Well, not the action movements.
yeah,
The standing shot.
but the stand-in, but season 3, it's him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all him.
Yeah,
Because he doesn't have to do much.
yeah.
lightsaber.
No, I think there's a few scenes when he's like jumping or something at somebody else,
Oh.
but scenes where he's
I
sitting.
don't think Mark Hamill's gonna,
Yeah.
keep up anymore.
Yeah.
Might be
No, when he
bad.
climbs that bamboo, Mark Hamill just ran up there
Can you imagine?
like a grizzly bear. He just climbed up all fours. It was great.
No, I do. It is crazy though because we've now seen Hayden in Obi-Wan as Anakin from in between Revenge of the Sith and Attack of the Clones.
Mm-hmm.
We see him at that time. Now we see him back in Revenge of the Sith time. It is crazy how good that man is aged.
Yeah.
Like when we saw him in Obi-Wan, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Man, this man's aging very well. I am excited, and hearing him say Snips.
Yeah, hearing him say Snips was nice. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I am excited to see where they go with Anakin being in it. It does, yeah. I hope it's not. I hope episode 5 isn't an episode of them just like talking and being like, "You remember the cool stuff we got up to in Clone Wars?" Like, I hope it's just not a.
flashback though. There's gonna be one.
I don't know about a flashback. A flashback would be cool. I think it's gonna be them like maybe reminiscing for a little bit, and then it's gonna be yeah, for sure. I think it's gonna be like, we had all this cool stuff, and I know you want to stay with me, but you gotta go and help. Like it's gonna be that scene again.
Those scenes are great though.
Those scenes are usually great.
Yeah.
Usually,
Are you judging Hayden Christensen's acting?
no.
Better not be. That's part of the.
I can't do it yet. He didn't have like, and he just stood there and smiled. He just had some voiceover.
I was so happy to see him. I do just love that man.
No, it's great.
And just I guess it's also because that's my favorite second favorite Star Wars movie. I will always have an undying love to Hayden.
Revenge of the Sith's your second favorite? What's your favorite?
Empire.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, Empire's what I think is the best.
Yeah.
Return of the Jedi and Revenge of the Sith are my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Empire's number 3 though.
Yeah.
We did an episode of that before. Got a lot of distaste from people. People did not like our list.
People were fine with your list. My list.
People really didn't like your list.
I stand by it. I don't care.
But yeah, I really did love episode 4 of Ahsoka because stuff actually happens that have importance in the story. And it was cool. Again, this is all spoilers, as we just told you what the ending of the episode is. What's his name? Majar? The dude with the helmet.
Oh, the dude you thought was Starkiller?
Yeah.
I have no idea what his name is.
Yeah, well, he dies, and
He's just an Inquisitor. Just call him the
yeah,
Inquisitor. I
yeah,
don't know.
just helmeted Inquisitor. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just an Inquisitor.
the cool looking dude.
Yeah, the knight.
Yeah.
He dies. He gets killed by Ahsoka, and he just blows away in the wind. It's like
Yeah.
dust.
I wish.
I think he was made of like evil. Like I know it's like a weird thing.
I think it was a Night Sister thing, but I have no idea. Like they haven't explained it
Yeah,
yet, so I
I
have
don't
no
think they
idea.
will either.
No.
It was just a cool
Yeah.
thing.
I wish it was like the Black Knight from Monty Python. Just tis but a scratch. It's just he gets cut in half. He's like, I'm good.
Did you see the memes of Dave Filoni after this episode?
No.
It's been like Dave Filoni the first 3 episodes just feel like flipping him off and stuff, and
Mhm.
then it's like after it's feel like praising him on their knees. Like
Yeah. No. Hey, if this show can hold on to this, like,
level,
yeah,
very good.
it'll be a good show.
People like one guy at Lights Camera Barstool said this was the best episode of a Star Wars show.
Yeah, I don't agree with
I
that.
don't agree with that either.
No. Have you watched Andor? No.
You,
It's such a
you're
good
an
show, though.
Andor
It's such a good
fan.
show because everybody was saying it was amazing for so long, and I'm like, all right, I don't believe it, but I have to
When
check
I
it
saw
out.
I was like, dude, you have to.
And then,
watch it. You believe
yeah,
this me, and I
and
still didn't.
I sat down and watched it in like 2 days. I was like, yo, this show is so goddamn good.
And people said it's
Yeah.
like mature for Disney. Like they.
It was, yeah, yeah.
That's why I do it.
Because it's not like Star Wars where it's like they all get out at the end. Like it's everybody's getting out, and then one guy just gets shot at the end. You're like, what the fuck? Like it's not like Star Wars where Sabine gets stabbed through the stomach and she's
we all
fine.
know that.
Yeah,
They nerfed
and then
lightsabers.
they did, yeah.
Hate it.
Because even if she like gets hit in the stomach and she gets really hurt and survives, okay. But she's back up and totally fine that episode. In Andor, somebody gets shot in like
They're done.
the shoulder, they're just done. It's oh my, it's so good.
They did nerf lightsabers recently. I don't like it.
Yeah. Although in this episode, I will say, lightsabers, at least the fight between Ahsoka and Balin,
That was a cool fight.
that was great
I
because
like
the
fight with
lightsabers,
Inquisitor.
it was good. Yeah. It was very reminiscent of the Darth Maul Obi-Wan fight from Rebels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very,
Very-
slow, methodical.
Yeah.
Just their skill and knowledge.
Yeah. Not Favreau. Filoni's a big fan of just stances.
And it makes sense.
And,
And
like-
that's how you actually duel.
Yeah, all the pre-fight stuff of like getting your position ready and all that. That's
prequels. They do.
yep. Filoni loves that. But
I am excited. Yeah, you said it.
I did.
I'm excited to see because we know that Ahsoka and Anakin in Clone Wars is, in my opinion, the best part of the show. Just their chemistry and how they act together. So I'm assuming Dave Filoni, he knows what he's doing with this.
Yeah.
That Anakin and Ahsoka scenes in the next episode are going to be great. Like I think
Yeah, I hope so.
they're gonna pull it together and figure
Yeah.
it out. Lean to what Hayden Christensen is good at doing. Even though he does have good movies, it's just the Star Wars. I don't want to say he's a bad actor, but he's not like he's like Keanu Reeves kind of. Like they're good in what they need to be good in.
They're good when the director understands that they're not that good.
Yeah, like they're normal.
So they
middle-of-the-road
just
actors.
yeah. But they have
They have flaws.
they have extreme flaws, but they have that like cult following of people who just want to see them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think when you get somebody who understands how to use them, like in John Wick, he understands that.
He has 71 lines in the fourth
Yeah,
one.
he kills more people than he says words. Yeah. So he just understood that like he's not the greatest actor, but he's really fun to watch. So have that. So if Hayden Christensen is
Let him be charismatic. That's
yeah,
when he's
let
at his
him
best.
yeah, allow him to just do his thing with Anakin and not be like that dramatic.
Like what they
what I
tried to
mean?
make him do in Attack of the Clones. Don't do that. Where
Yeah.
he has to be like super dramatic and sad.
Mhm.
Let him be like how he is in Revenge of the Sith when he's 10 times better performance.
Yeah.
And he gets to be that charismatic Anakin that people fell in love with.
Yeah. Or in Clone Wars when he's more like goofy, just goes in like he's not.
Yeah, he's arrogant.
He almost thinks like he's not thinking at all.
Yeah.
He just goes
Let
in.
him
Like
do
that's
that. That's when
let him be a
Anakin's
fun
at his
guy.
best.
Yeah.
Both the Clone Wars version of Anakin and Hayden Christensen's at his best when you just let him be that arrogant, charismatic Jedi.
Yeah. I agree.
And sad boy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Also have him be helpful too.
He-
It's one of my favorite Anakin scenes and
Like
just
when
the
he's
opening of
around
Revenge of the
stuff?
Sith. No, in Revenge of the Sith in the opening when he sees the clones getting shot down, he's like, Master, I can help them.
Oh yeah.
Just that little line of just being like he cares about the clones, he wants to help them. But Obi-Wan's like
Or when Obi-Wan tells him to leave him and he goes and saves them from all those.
yeah.
battles
He's like
he goes
Anakin, million more well on the way. Let it,
to.
they're
He's
fine.
like, Anakin, I'm not lie here. Just let me go. He's like, no.
No.
He's my master. You might be my friend.
Yeah.
So at that time, Ahsoka's not his apprentice in the events of Revenge of the Sith. Is she the
Um,
friend, technically?
Yeah, she's gone then.
She's gone at that time period.
Yeah.
I always forget where the show ends technically. At what events of
The
like,
show
when's the last time they see each other?
the show was all between
I know it's
Attack of the
Clone Wars
Clones.
and Revenge of the Sith. Because then I know, but then Order 66 happens during Clone Wars, which is during Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, well, that last season, that last arc took place just before, during, and after
Yeah, like it's like
Attack
kind
of
of
the
like a
Clones.
mix of time.
Yeah, but the entire series of Clone
It's
Wars
this
is
between,
after Attack of the
yeah,
Clones.
because the Clone
Between,
Wars, as they
yeah,
end the last, I think it's like the last line of the Attack
mhm,
of the Clone is, this is the Clone Wars.
yeah, yeah.
That show
But then the only time it goes past
is the final.
is the final 4 episodes. Yeah, the final like 2 episodes, I
That
guess.
final shot of the whole show is so goddamn sad.
It is great. Yeah,
I wanted that in live action. I want that shot.
probably never gonna get it.
But I would really like it. Just for like a phone background or something.
Yeah.
You know, I might just do the animated one.
I mean, it looks pretty
It does.
goddamn good.
It is so sad.
It is.
We watched that the night before the podcast started.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It is a great. Don't all 4 of those episodes have like a 9.6 and higher on?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
The last one is a 9.9.
Hmm.
That's insane.
It is crazy. Such a great show.
Yeah. Dave Filoni, you know how to make a Star Wars show. Continue making good content.
Yeah, just do your thing.
Episode 4 was legitimately one of my favorite episodes of any Star Wars show so far.
It was really good.
Because there's good lightsaber sequences, there's good dialogue. It was cool not only getting to see Anakin, but hearing Balin talk about Anakin.
Yeah.
Because it's always cool getting to see like lore about Ahsoka and Anakin's like relationship.
Yeah.
Because we only have it from Clone Wars, we don't have any of that live action kind of stuff, which I know is now combined. But no, it's just a cool sequence getting to see them find the coordinates to get to Thrawn. And if you are a comic fan, not just kind of graphic novel, all that kind of stuff, in the Star Wars Legends, we all know the Thrawn book, which is incredible, and it kind of seems like they are leaning into it more
Hmm.
because they did not for a long time. But yeah, it could be really, really good these last 4 episodes, but you could also ruin it in these 4 episodes, especially with having an episode with Hayden Christensen, which
Yeah,
can feel
definitely.
like fan service.
Yeah.
It should be like good. Him teaching her like one final time as her master.
Hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. And I think I'm excited to see what they do with leaving the Star Wars galaxy.
It opens up so much more.
It does, because if there's like other,
People,
populated
yeah.
planets out there, they could be crazy. We've never left this galaxy.
Mhm.
It's just such a huge one. But leaving it to go find Thrawn could open up some. I mean, it will open up stuff to do, anything you want, I guess. But if they try to go for it and have like an episode where they just kind of explore what's outside of the galaxy, or whether they just bring Thrawn back and just have him be like whatever, I don't know. We'll see what they do. But I think,
I'm gonna be pissed when Thrawn comes back because it would have been so
Yeah.
cool to see him and Vader interact.
yeah, but
It's not because
He's dead.
Time period.
doesn't matter.
So,
Um,
sorry, you go first.
Yeah, no, I think it's just going to be really, really crazy. But again, with just 4 episodes left, if they do choose to spend a bunch of time out there, then it could take away from some of the story that's been going on. So I don't know what they're going to do. And
I think
we'll see what happens with Sabine, too. How Ahsoka takes that.
Yeah, she's not gonna be very happy.
No. Although I don't disagree with it.
I mean,
'Cause
Anakin
Balin's-
felt the same way. Anakin probably felt the same way about Ahsoka's decisions.
Yeah.
And Ahsoka probably feels a certain way about Anakin right now because she knows, of course, what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. And when that scene was going on, I don't distrust Balin.
No, Balin doesn't seem. We said this. Balin doesn't seem like an
Yeah.
evil man. He seems
No,
like one of the Dooku
He's
ones.
more so like Dooku, where he's just like political. He just wants to get Thrawn back because he believes in him. He wants to follow him. But he's not like an evil dude. Now, I think his apprentice,
Oh,
which I forget her
she's
name,
evil.
she's definitely a little evil. She's much more dark side. But yeah, when he was talking to Sabine, like Shin, yeah,
Sakano, however you say your name, you are very good in the show so far. You've probably been my favorite character
yeah,
so far.
yeah. But when he was talking to Sabine, like, I know the scene was definitely supposed to have an undertone of like, oh, will you believe him? I just
did.
trust this dude.
And then
Yeah.
he shows you why you should, because he kept
Yeah.
her alive.
Hmm. I trust this dude. I don't think he's a bad dude. I think he's just political. He just wants to get Thrawn back, and that's it. I don't think he's evil.
Yeah,
I
there
just
you are.
think he's just on the other side.
Yeah, and you see that both of them, even Ahsoka, as much as she is a Jedi,
Hmm.
she does use some moves that definitely weren't Jedi kind of moves, like dragging another person in front of someone getting shot
I mean, yeah, she just blocks him,
and
but
throws
it's
a
pretty sick.
teenage girl into a brick wall.
It's true, but to be fair,
Mach 10.
though, do you think that has anything to do with her training being at a time where it was just against droids? Because she just does. I mean, you think about how many
No, 'cause
droids
remember
got
the oh, you didn't
destroyed.
watch that trailer where Anakin's voiceover is in it, did you?
No.
He explains to her, he's like, I'm teaching you how to fight more than droids. He's like, because this
Mm.
will not be, he's like, no one else wants to teach you. He's like, I will teach you how to beat not only droids, but humans themselves.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because he,
But I also think of it like,
that way.
yeah, but like fighting throughout the Clone Wars, you're just breaking droids. So at the same, like if it slips every once in a while and you just throw a guy against the wall, you're like, oh, that usually like
Destroys them.
they usually exploded like Legos. I gotta just
Do you also think it's
stab
because
him in the throat.
Anakin was her master? And he probably
Yeah,
taught some more harsh.
yeah. I don't think it was like a dark side thing.
No, but like, no, not that he's on the dark, but Anakin's much more visceral than
Oh yeah,
more
Anakin just
violent
kills
than
dudes.
the other ones.
Yeah,
Remember in
definitely.
Clone Wars that guy's being in, he has the girl hostage, Anakin just stabs him from behind.
Oh yeah.
He's like, Anakin, he's like, what? Someone
Like,
had to
what?
do it. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't get that what he does is, and that could also be like the internal, that he does have the dark side in him as much as
hmm
he is a Jedi.
Yeah. Anakin's totally fine with killing, and
Yeah,
That's
while
fine.
some of the other Jedis don't believe in it.
yeah.
But yeah, I just love the episode. I love all the characters. Right now, I really do like all the characters.
hmm
I hope they don't do anything to ruin that in these last couple episodes.
Yeah.
Because I do think each episode has gotten better.
Yeah.
As much
I
as
think
3
so.
is very forgettable, it's better than 2 and 1.
You think?
I did not like 1 and 2.
I think I like.
Just because
2.
I felt like Obi-Wan again. Like, it felt like it was very light.
Yeah.
And it
I agree.
slowly got a little darker, and I think this just leans into what I like.
Yeah. I don't really know. They kind of both blended in together just because we watched them back
Yeah.
to back. I feel like I like 2 better than. I feel like I like them both better than 3.
That's fair.
Just because 3, like nothing really
Yeah,
happened.
it's just because I got to see Ahsoka fight in space, which was cool to me.
That was pretty neat.
Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe that's it. And I just love when they get in the circle gun part.
Oh yeah.
It just threw me back to New Hope when they do it, which is
Mhm.
probably one of my favorite Star Wars scenes of all
Yeah.
time.
It was great.
So, could just be a little nostalgia and things I like. While the episode is very forgettable, there are sequences I did enjoy.
Yeah.
I guess it is the same sequence though. Just a space fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of the most exciting part.
Yeah. But 4 is definitely, I mean, like leaps and bounds the best episode.
Yeah, so far. Yeah.
So-
And I think that they need to bring. I mean, obviously, we know Thrawn's going to come into the show because we saw him in the trailer. We still don't know if Ezra's going to be in the show. I think if you're going to bring both of them in, it has to happen sooner or later.
Like it needs to be within the next 2 episodes. You can't bring them in the last episode and have that make like a big storyline.
Yeah,
Unless
because
they're in
then,
the season. I don't know.
yeah, because then they just have nothing to do and they're just kind of there just to be there again.
I think
think-
they're on next episode.
Yeah, I think Thrawn for sure will be in next episode. Ezra,
Maybe we'll get a hint at Ezra,
Maybe.
and maybe in the second season we'll see him.
maybe. Although I don't know if they're going to do a second season.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
Who
do
knows?
want to call out Anthony Russos
Why?
because I posted that trailer when Anakin does the voiceover in the trailer.
Uh,
Me and Kristen. And he's like, dude, it doesn't matter. It's just fans. He'll be in one scene. I was like, no. I was like, I bet you he's in a full episode.
yeah.
He's like, no, that's stupid. They won't do it. I was like, bet. So, Anthony, fuck you.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be. There was no way they were gonna have him in the trailer doing a voiceover, like a majority, like it's like a monologue that he gives over the trailer. That's not gonna
Yeah.
be one scene. He's gonna.
Well, in this episode, it was one scene.
Yeah, but he's gonna be in more.
No, he
It
will
doesn't
be in.
end on that.
He will be in the rest.
Can you imagine we don't see him again? The episode's
I'll
like,
laugh.
and they're-
Oh my god.
I will break my teeth. There's a hole in the
It'd be
wall.
so funny to me.
I'd be so angry.
Yeah.
But yeah. I feel like that was a good review.
I feel like we talked.
Yeah, we got 30 minutes of just Ahsoka. We can just talk some Gran Turismo.
Want to talk Gran Turismo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit Gran Turismo.
That was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
That was a very solid movie. You've seen it 100 times, but at the same time, you haven't seen it before because it's racing this time, baby. They're going fast. They're going left. All right, they're going up and down.
Up, down, left, right. They're going everywhere.
They're going all over the
And
place.
sometimes they fly.
Sometimes they do fly.
now. But
They do fly now.
I will say I posted this on my letterbox. I think I gave it 3.5 stars. Like I did really like it, and I said I was like, you've seen this a million times.
Mm.
It's that very simple underdog story.
Yeah.
I was like, but it works. Like it lands in this one.
It
I
definitely
like the
lands.
emotional scenes. It's a true story. David Harbour is great,
Hmm.
and I like the kid. What's his name?
Yeah, I think it does work
Archie.
because
Very good.
yeah, I think it works because that kid was so charismatic.
The main
Because
character.
obviously, I think everybody agrees David Harbour carries this movie
Yeah, he's
for
he's
sure.
really putting some acting
Yeah,
chops in this.
he's the best part of the movie. But I think, and when I say carries the movie, it doesn't mean the rest of it's bad by any means. But I think the kid, the main character, was just very charismatic because he had that, you know, teenager attitude of today, where he's just like wants to do his own thing, which in most movies is annoying. But in this movie, they made it,
Like he's just trying to be his own person.
yeah, like it's just how people are today. That's just how people act. So he just wants to kind of be his own person and do his own thing, which I think most of the time is an annoying
And
character
they
trait.
somehow made this not annoying.
Yeah, they made this like,
Character you want to root for.
yeah, exactly.
No, I really did like the movie. I like, and it's one of the craziest true stories in sports.
Yeah.
Some people don't want to call racing a sport. It is a sport, especially. I was one of those people that was like, I don't get like how you can call that person an athlete.
Yeah.
And then you hear like it gets over 220 degrees, like it's like getting launched into space 12 times. It's getting launched into space, same amount of G's,
Hmm.
which is insane. And all this stuff, you have to be able to run, you have to have stamina, strength. Because I
Yep.
mean, a little turn is probably me and you were talking about. It's like 200 pounds probably that you're trying to go the other direction.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And also keep in mind, this is a race that's hours long,
Yeah, because then they do
multiple hours, and especially Le Mans, the main race at the end, which is
Lamont.
24 hours.
Lamont. That's what
Le Mans,
Lamont.
Le Mans, yeah,
Lame ass.
America, baby.
Lame ass.
Le Mans.
It was like there was a player on the Flyers. His name was Simone Gagne.
Hmm.
And people were like, say it American, like dead serious. They were like, it's Simon Gagne. And people were like, no, it's not. It's Simone Gagne.
Yeah.
It was the Gagne.
No, I know who Gagne is.
Oh, you do?
NHL Slapshot, dude.
Oh yeah.
Come on
Simone
now.
Gagne. Goat. But yeah, this movie just works. And who directed this one? I want to say yeah, Neil Blomkamp.
Hmm.
Good job. I did not think this was gonna be as good as it ended up being.
Yeah.
It's so far critically, it's sitting at a 63% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.4 on IMDb, 97% on Google, with a 98% audience score. The critic consensus so far is that Gran Turismo's brisk action and feel-good underdog drama are undermined by its loose telling of a fact-based stories, but it's still a generally solid racing film.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
audience.
did get that feeling that, like, I know it's based on a true story, but this is definitely like based on a true story, where they got like the characters and things that happen, but everything everybody says and some of the
Yeah, like the dialogue.
dramatic stuff definitely didn't happen.
Now
But
we didn't think the crash was real.
yeah, and then we looked it up and I was like,
And the
oh,
fact the race stuff is real, that they just got the other two guys to do it with them.
yeah,
It's incredible.
it's wild.
Oh, audience are saying if you're a racing fan, you've had fun playing the Gran Turismo games. This is entertaining underdog story is a must-watch movie,
Hmm.
and it is. If you like racing, then you're gonna really like this.
And if you don't like racing,
You might still really like.
you
this.
might learn to like racing now, because I think without the racing, this movie goes to like a 50 or 60 something. It's the fact that the racing
It's
was
all
entertaining
real.
in this movie and was all real and was as entertaining as it was that jumps this movie up a lot. Because most of the time when you're watching the dramatic stuff, it's good enough to like keep you invested, but very like surface level. Like you've seen it a million times. What you want to watch in this movie is the racing.
And that's what they did so well.
Yeah. Every time it cuts back to another race, you're just glued to the screen. You don't want to look away because it's so entertaining. It's so fun to watch. And you're right there in the car with him. It's like the Iron Man shot where it's just on his face and you see the HUD. Like it's like that. You're in the
Yeah,
car.
you're in
You're
the
looking
car.
through the windshield. It looks so cool.
Did you would you count this as a video game adaptation? Because people were trying to have this discussion. Does it count as a video game adaptation? I said no. Like there's definitely elements of the video game in it, like they show the racing lanes.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
the game,
Yeah.
but it's based on a true story about a guy who played the game. It's not about the game itself.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to count it. I don't think it is a video game adaptation.
No, I don't think it's a video game adaptation because
It's a real
No,
story
it's
about
not.
real racing. It just happens
Yeah.
that it was a Gran Turismo tournament.
it's not an adaptation. I think it's just a movie with video games in it that happens to be sponsored by said video game. So they're like, yeah, we're calling it this.
People hated the opening of the movie when it talks about the creation of Gran Turismo. People
Really?
think like, oh, it's just a big market thing. Yeah, it might have been, but it was also really cool to learn.
Yeah, no, it was.
It
The
was.
movie's called Gran
Yeah,
Turismo.
they're gonna explain how the game was created.
Yeah.
And it is incredible how they made the game. That the guy Lay was trying to make the most realistic racing sim. Well, it's not a video game, as the guy says; it's a simulator.
hmm
But no, I really did enjoy the movie. Like it's exactly what I thought it was going into. It was better than what I thought it was going to be.
So did I.
We talked about this on the podcast when they
I agree.
announced it. We're like a Gran Turismo movie with
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom and David Harbour. Because no, they had not announced that it was like off the true story and all that. They just said Gran Turismo. I was like, oh my god! And now we have
Yeah.
the Hot Wheels movie coming out.
Pumped.
James Mangold, isn't it?
Really?
I'm like 90% sure it's James Mangold.
I have no
They say
idea.
he's making it's like a dark drama.
I don't know.
James Mangold, why?
I don't know. It's gonna be like the Need for Speed movie.
The one movie.
Yeah.
That movie's bad.
I don't even remember.
Aaron Paul.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Cool cars though in the movie.
Yeah. I had something I was gonna say. It just completely left my mind.
You know,
What movie are we talking about?
Gran Turismo.
Okay.
You know what I am excited for? This is going a little time, but I just mentioned James Mangold. I am really excited for his Swamp Thing movie. He was just talking about an interview. He's like, oh no, he's like, it's a hard horror movie.
Good.
I was like, that's what I want to hear. Like, that's
pretty
all.
cool.
That's all it needs to be. If you can make a Swamp Thing movie scary, and I really hope his Star Wars movie gets made.
The biblical epic.
Biblical epic. That's dope.
Hey man. Yeah. Sounds
It's
cool.
not gonna get made.
It's not gonna get made.
No, we're gonna get the Filoni verse and the Ray movie that doesn't somehow is in episode 10, but it takes place after episode 9 with characters from the rest of the trilogy.
See, this is why I support the sequels so much. It's just because watching people get mad is so entertaining. It's
But it
so
makes
fun.
no sense.
I know. It doesn't. I'm not saying I want to see that Ray movie. I want to see Mangold's movie way more than
I want
that.
to see Mango's more than both of them.
Yeah.
It's the only one I actually would want to go and spend my money on.
But at the same time, if any of them get made, you're paying for it.
No,
Okay.
not going.
I'll see it by myself.
You do your film spotlights on
I'm gonna see it.
Good
Yeah.
to Mike.
I'm gonna be like, guys, they fixed Ray.
No, they didn't.
She dies in the first 5 minutes.
Dude,
They
that's
fixed
what's gonna
her.
happen. They released a synopsis.
Really?
She's that's what I think. I think she's gonna die. I didn't say she's dead, but she's training two younglings, and the girl youngling is like the next great Jedi, while the boy is kind of like not that good. And I think he's gonna become evil.
So they're gonna do what happened with Luke and Kylo.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But with girls.
Yeah.
'Cause
I mean, to be fair, that seems to be like the only
that's
story.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the girl Jedi, but I know that's what Disney was thinking. Like, oh, we're gonna do it with girls now, so that like people love it.
Yeah, totally.
Make a good female character if you're gonna do it. Don't do it just because you think that's what people want to see.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's a badass. Make a badass
I agree.
character.
Yeah. They made a banger Wonder Woman movie.
And then they made a
And then followed it up with a shit one, but
trash-ass movie.
still a dope character, you know?
Yeah, so Disney, if you're gonna do the female character, do it right. Don't do it stupid.
Don't force it. Just make
it feel forced. And like it doesn't have to be that the guys are horrible.
Yeah.
Like just
Don't-
make them all cool.
don't make a cool female character. Make a
Great character that's just happy.
Yeah, just make a cool character who's female.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. Don't try to make a character. Same thing with anything else. Just don't try to make a character look a certain way because you want it to be that way and you want to impress those people. Just make a cool character first, and then have it be a woman or somebody of color. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
I want a good character before I want a diversity hire. You know what I mean?
Did you see
It's the same thing.
Ironheart?
No, what about
Got
it?
taken off the schedule.
Really?
Good. I don't want that show to come out.
It could have been. The show could have been as good as you want. That costume is so goddamn terrible. Wakanda Forever.
Power Rangers.
It was such a good movie.
And such a terrible suit.
Just a
And she's not
God
bad.
awful.
Riri Williams. is that
yeah,
it?
she's not bad.
She was really good.
Yeah.
Her suit is
The suit's
horrible.
horrible.
horrible. So was the other suits that they wore.
Oh, the blue one. The
Predator suits that just happen to be from Wakanda now.
yeah, I didn't hate those.
I hated them.
Those are like ripped straight from the comics.
I
though.
know. I just thought they looked weird. Goofy. I think they
Definitely a little goofy,
Yeah.
but I didn't hate him.
You know what?
Not as much as I hated the
No,
Riri
oh, no,
Williams
no.
armor.
Ironheart's was worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm? You know what I want to see? I
Hmm.
want to see another Predator movie, but like in the same vein as like Prey. Like I want it to be like a different time period and another Predator comes. People keep doing my God, the amazing actor from John Wick 4, Haruki Sanada.
Oh yeah, here's Yugi Tsunade. Yeah.
I want to see him as like a samurai against a Predator.
That'd be pretty neat.
Like in old school,
That'd be nice. Yeah.
like a dishonored samurai.
Yeah. Donnie Yen's there too.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing. You heard me, Fox. Call us up. We'll direct it.
Yeah, what? Yeah. We got it.
You want to direct that?
I'd be terrified, but let's do it.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
The movie would be horrible.
Movie might be awful,
we
but
can't give it Donnie yet.
yeah, but we signed a contract for upfront money. We're good.
We don't want anything to do with the box office. We just want $1 million. We'll do it.
Nice.
I'll do it for like $50K.
I know you will. And then you get taxed and have like 10 grand left. You're like, God damn it! I already bought a car. What do I get?
But we went so off topic. I don't know. We ended up at a Predator movie talking about Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was like in the middle of saying something and you just started going off and I just listened.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was even talking about now. Anyway, Gran Turismo.
I don't know how we got here.
Pretty good movie.
Yeah, it was solid.
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. If you don't like racing, watch this. You might think racing is pretty cool now.
It got a lot cooler for me, especially.
It definitely got a lot cooler for me.
And I just thought the Neil Blomkamp shots that he got were so cool.
Yeah.
All the racing stuff was amazing.
Yeah, everything looked awesome. And the characters just felt so grounded too. Like it's even David Harbour, you know, typically it'd be like the hard ass guy who's like really mean but genuinely cares at the end of the day.
He is that, but
he is that.
Turn around enough,
yeah.
quick enough that doesn't feel super generic.
Like he also has like everybody has like fun little character moments. Like I love when they land the helicopter and David Harbour's like, how the hell am I gonna coach from a helicopter? He's like, and Orlando Bloom's like, it's just for marketing. Just get in. It's gonna be cool.
No. And then
it's like no. Yeah.
Again, Orlando Bloom as Danny Moore was a good casting.
It was good.
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah. Because he's just
class.
Yeah, he's just like nice enough to him to make it feel like he actually cares about this succeeding. But then he has those moments where he's like, if this doesn't fucking work, we're done.
He's the wrong. Like he didn't want to pick him, even though he won the race, just because he wasn't good for PR.
Yeah,
and which is probably true because he wasn't. We saw him in his interview stuff. He was not good.
That was funny when he was like, I like
cars.
I like cars.
Yeah. Is there anything else? I really have nothing else to say about Gran Turismo. It's a very straightforward racing underdog movie. If you like those kind of sports movies, go watch it. Even if you don't like racing, if you love racing, definitely go watch this. And this is gonna be a weird thing. If you like how Top Gun Maverick is filmed, this kind of follows in that same kind of way.
Yeah, I agree.
Very realistic. It's all real. They have cameras
for the most part. Yeah, they don't actually have cars crashing and flipping and people flying out.
I think they did crash the one car.
Which one?
The
German or the gold one? Oh no, yeah, that one crashed. But when the
no, of course not.
He flips like 20 times.
That was a scary shot from the Jan's point of view when the thing was flying towards him.
Yeah. Oh no, when the tire hits his wind, dude, that was nice.
That's a cool shot.
Yeah. This movie was great. This movie is
super well made.
Super well made. Genuinely worth your money. Yeah. I think this is a really good movie if you want to like go with your buddies and watch a sports movie.
This is it.
This is it. At the same time, if you want to take your girlfriend and go like a date movie, this could also work very well. What are you talking about?
None too if you want to see a date movie.
It's got shut up. Is that out yet?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it came out yesterday.
That marketing team is
Can we go see it?
asleep at the wheel. No, I haven't seen the first one.
You can watch the first one and not go see the second one.
I just don't want to.
Why? It's getting good reviews.
Is it?
IGN got 7. They said it's a drastic improvement from the first one.
Okay.
First one's horrible. I'll be straightforward. And I love that.
I've heard the first one's horrible.
It had so much potential. And it's not scary. Because you know how scary she is in the Conjuring movies.
I haven't seen the second one.
Really?
No, I've only seen the first.
Damn. I'm failing.
Yeah.
Have you seen V for Vendetta?
No.
I hate you.
That's why I saw when my dad texted you today. It's like nobody else speaks Delco.
I didn't think that was that bad of a post.
Wait, let me reread it.
I deleted it.
Well, yeah, but the text is still there. Let's see what he said.
I said, what is your guys' thoughts?
Yeah. What is your guys' thoughts on V for
I don't
Vendetta?
think there's anything wrong with that. It could just be
When
like,
you're from here, there's
but
not,
we'll
because
just
we
be like,
understand
oh,
it.
great.
Yeah, but proper grammar is like,
No,
what do you guys think?
No, you say what you said. I should have said.
Oh yeah, I said, you guys ever watch V for Vendetta? Shit's nice. That's what you should have said.
Dude, I went on Letterboxd yesterday for 2 hours. I had 200 films reviewed. I now have 398 films reviewed.
Damn.
I just went through and just reviewed. Dude, I didn't rank any of the Rockies. I didn't review
Really?
a single one.
Hmm.
I feel like
Neither
I
have
just
I.
missed movies on there.
I gotta go and review Braveheart now
Yeah.
because I watched that last night. Fantastic experience.
But yeah, do you have anything you want to add to our Gran Turismo review? I think everyone should go see it though.
No, yeah,
It's a
I
fun
think
movie.
I really do think everyone should go see it. And I honestly might start watching races now.
I watched Formula One.
No, yeah, NASCAR's still.
Let's not.
I mean, listen,
a certain demographic of ours.
listen. I love America as much as the next guy. They got us beat on this front. Their racing is much cooler than ours. All right, it's a fact.
Cooler cars.
Yeah, faster, cooler cars. They turn right. Just saying. Pretty interesting, guys. Pretty interesting.
Turn right. They have hills.
They do have hills. Pretty interesting. Kind of dangerous sometimes.
Very dangerous.
You might take off.
You might just start.
If you get a little gust under those front tires, you might go flying. But you know what?
I hope you're not in the crowd either.
Yeah,
it's dangerous.
that was a great scene.
That scene was horrible.
Yeah, because I was watching it like.
I know.
No.
Went silent.
Because when it happened, I'm like, oh, is he just gonna like land this and be sick? I was like, oh no, he didn't land it.
And then the rest of us was like, is that real? And we watched the actual clip.
Yeah, you were driving home, and I'm like, oh, it's real.
You just see the same shot.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
I did love when we were walking out, and you're like, man, I never want to do that. And I was like, that was the coolest shit I've ever fucking done. I want to do it so bad.
Do the racing. I would want to do it on like a NASCAR track.
Yeah, I would love to race.
Driving fast.
Mm-hmm.
Windy roads. I would definitely throw my car in.
Yeah. Although it did make it. Was he driving with 2 feet sometimes? Because it would make sense having to like just slam down on the brakes that quickly.
No, he's a clutch.
I don't know. I've never driven manual.
Oh yeah, he's a clutch.
I've only ever driven automatic. I know. Like there's another pedal, but I don't know how. I have no idea how it works. I have no idea how to drive.
No, if you got slam on your brakes, you're hitting something.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna hit. But yeah, anything.
I do have to learn how to drive manual.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good skill to have.
I know how to ride a motorcycle.
Apparently, in like England, like over in Europe, it's like automatic cars are not that popular. They're still mostly manual.
Yeah, because a lot of them are like Saabs and stuff.
Yeah. My buddy had a Saab in high school.
I started learning how to ride a motorcycle.
Huh?
Started learning how to ride a motorcycle.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Pretty fun.
Whose motorcycle?
Can't say on the podcast.
Your cousins?
No. My family knows it. It has nothing to do with my family.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about it off the podcast.
I gotcha.
You are listening to me. I just so everyone knows I can drive. It's not
I can drive.
Really.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything you want to add to Gran Turismo?
No, good movie. Very, very entertaining. Something I genuinely would like to watch again at some point. Yeah. Great movie.
Right.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thoroughly enjoyable.
Perfect popcorn movie.
It is a
perfect popcorn movie. Yep. Because you can sit back and just watch the racing, and then you can be like, "Oh my god, that sucks." Yeah.
Okay, Ryan. What is your recommendation of the week?
It was gonna be Gran Turismo. It was.
But now you can't.
But now I just gotta go Braveheart now. I gotta go Braveheart. I watched it last night, and I was like, man, it was good. Watched it all the way through. First time watching it all the way through. I had seen the battle scenes before. A lot of the stuff I hadn't seen before. I was like, man, this is a great movie. The entire opening I had never seen. I had never seen when he was a kid. And when he gets back, and I was like, oh man, that's just how it happens. I was very sad when his wife gets killed.
Yeah.
I didn't know she died like that. I was like, oh god, that's rough. I was expecting when she's like looking up in the hills. I thought he was gonna see her. She's just crying. It was sad, man.
It is a sad movie.
It is.
And the ending's amazing.
The ending is amazing. I thought they were gonna. I mean, I knew how he died, but when they were pulling him from the horses, I was like, oh, God.
It's a horrible way to go.
It's horrible. Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
His two boys.
Ghetto.
Yeah, no. I mean, cutting your head off compared to ripping your arms and legs off.
Oh, I thought they cut him open. Don't they cut him
No,
open?
they get his head.
Do they cut him open?
Oh, I think they do cut him open or something. They definitely get a little. They get a little handsy
I was gonna
downstairs,
say, I was
but
like, don't they cut him open like reaching?
no, they do.
Okay.
They
Oh,
get
no,
something.
they do behead him.
Yeah, because you don't see it, but then you hear the crowd like, oh, everybody starts chanting mercy, and he's got his two boys in the front. Dude, the Irish guy is the best.
Freedom. I've seen that scene way too many times.
Line was a little cringy, but no, I'm joking.
I'll say we're about a fist fight right here.
No, this is a good movie.
That's a
Good
that's
movie.
a good recommendation.
I want to watch The Patriot now.
You ever seen The Patriot?
It's one I've never seen.
Patriot with you.
I watched
Solid.
Patriot.
I watched that in high school in class. I
Really?
had to get a paper signed.
Mm.
It was rated R.
Nice.
My recommendation week is South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut.
Mm.
1999, nominated for Best Animated Film at the Academy Awards.
Mm.
It is hilarious. If you're a fan of South Park, please go watch it. It is extremely funny.
Yeah.
It's definitely, if you don't find the late 90s, early 2000s humor funny, definitely don't go watch this. It is very old school kind of humor. Some of the scenes do not age well. You know what I
I'm
mean?
sure none of them are. Yeah, whenever you say old school humor, everybody knows what
Yeah,
you're talking
yeah.
about.
So, Saddam Hussein's in it.
Is he?
He's a main character.
Yeah.
But yeah, go check
Never
it out.
seen-
It is really funny, and it is cool to see that got nominated for Best Picture. Not
Yeah.
Best Picture, Best Animated Film.
They got a new game coming out too, South Park.
Yeah. They
soon.
put out a game every couple years.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 109 of our podcast. Make sure to listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, Zencast, or anywhere else you can find podcasts, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere. Follow us on Instagram at Ferran_12, Tommy_Cresta, and the_Popcorn_Podcast. On TikTok, the Popcorn_Pod. YouTube, the_Popcorn_Podcast. And yeah, thank you guys one more time for getting us nominated for People's Choice Award. Pretty cool.
Mhm.
And yeah, we'll be back. Oh, yeah, we'll be back on. I think it should post on the 12th or the 13th of September. We will be doing an episode with International Spider-Man, talking about TASM, the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then we're going on September 18th. We're recording an episode with Dane DeRito, and we're ranking the top 10 video games of all time.
Our top 10 video games, not the, because
think is the best video game.
yeah.
Of all time.
we watch movies. We don't play games. We don't have time for that.
That's a
Although,
that is a lie. Do you know how many hours I have on MLB?
I would love to see like how many hours in total I've had
What's
on
that?
Xbox and PC. Like, dude,
PlayStation tells you on each game, like before you. count it.
Xbox does too.
It does?
Yeah.
I never noticed one.
Steam does for PC, but I don't know about. I'm sure there's a way to
I wanna
find
know
it
how
for
many hours
everything.
you have
But
on Subnautica.
oh, I could find that.
It's definitely an unbelievably
It's
high
like-
number.
No, it's probably like 40 something or 50.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I have like 290 hours on MLB.
Jesus, what are you, Rocco?
I don't,
Dude, have you ever seen Rocco's Fortnite numbers?
No, but I also think it's because I don't always log out of MLB.
That is true.
Like, I leave
But
the game
Rocco,
going.
how many? What do you think Rocco has on Fortnite?
Oh, it has to be in the thousands.
Hours?
Yeah.
It's in days.
It's in days.
Yeah. We checked this like down the beach.
20-some days.
20 some? It's like 225.
Holy.
It's almost a year of. It's higher than that. It's almost a year of his life playing Fortnite.
That's insane.
It's wild.
That is,
I don't
he
know
has
how
48 hours in a day.
he does.
He does.
He
There's
just
no
does.
other way.
He doesn't sleep.
No,
The kid's insane.
But yeah,
Doesn't make
it just
sense.
makes no sense to whoever's listening to this episode.
Yeah, no.
But yeah,
Just
thank you.
imagine somebody playing that much Fortnite.
Yeah.
Just think about it for a
Thanks,
second.
And he acts like a Fortnite person.
He does.
But yeah,
Especially in the goddamn fantasy football league. Asking for a trade every time. Like, I don't want to make your team good. That's not how this works. All right?
I made a good trade.
Did you?
I trade Diggs for. I got Stephon Diggs for Josh Jacobs. Straight up.
From who?
Nate sent me that trade. He wanted Jacobs. And he just sent me Diggs for. I was like, bet.
Yeah, bet.
100%. And you have to verse him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
must have.
make sure to keep subscribing to our channel.
I'm still projected to beat you, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
we
You got Pacheco.
in the last month and a half we've gained 2,000 followers. Cool.
Where?
On Instagram.
Really?
We're on like 4,000 followers.
I haven't checked them forever. I don't have access to the account anymore.
I know. I don't know what. How'd you?
I think I deleted Instagram, and I only remembered my login.
Yeah, I don't know what our login is.
I never posted anything anyways.
You did for those couple weeks I was gone.
Yeah, but I'm not like a social media guy, so
We still have to find an episode for you to collaborate on. You have to post one podcast eventually.
nah,
No, it's just
it's not gonna
if we
happen.
win the People's Choice Award, will you post that?
If we win the People's Choice Award, I will
You're like, I'll post on
buy.
my story.
Yeah, I'll print out the poster of every other podcast and film myself just being like, I beat you, I beat you, I beat you. No. Can you imagine just you.
We're all the people that will always
We get like
remember
rings made and we're like, yeah.
the Popcorn Podcast.
we should get like ring
Rings.
pops and be like, yeah, we win. Yeah.
But yeah, sorry everyone. We will see you guys next week.
See ya.
Thank you, Past Tommy, for that amazing intro. But before we get going, guys, we just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, BetterHelp. Getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially because we're always growing and changing. From the time I was 22, which I am now, to the time I was 10, I've changed a lot. I used to be a very friendly, outgoing person. Even Ryan can vouch for this now. I'm not as friendly to some people, but I'm still need to change some things, and that's why I went to therapy to learn why I acted the way I did and why I changed over time. But therapy is all about deepening your self awareness and understanding, because sometimes we don't know what we want or why we react the way we did, like I would, until we talk through things. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who can take you on the journey of self discovery from wherever you are. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Discover your potential with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/popcornpod today to get 10% off your first month. Again, that is BetterHelp, HELP.com/popcornpod, POPCORN pod. Again, thank you guys, and thank BetterHelp for sponsoring the show. And thank you guys for still tuning in every week and listening to whatever me and Ryan have to say. And we will see you all next week.